Struggling to install more than one MetaTrader 4? Annoying, right? But it's super easy to fix. In this video, again taken from the course Automation Trading Mastery, I do a deep dive and show you how to install multiple instances of MetaTrader 4 on the same PC or VPS. Let's take a look. Right, it's time. We're finally going to start installing stuff and getting them bots running. So in order to do that, we need MetaTrader 4 downloaded and installed. So then, this is my VPS. We've got Forex VPS. This is FXVM. It's the sister company. I just happened to take an offer at the time of recording. Don't concern yourself. At Forex VPS, just stay with that. So we're going over to IC Markets, and in the download section here, if you click downloads, it'll bring you to this page. You got MetaTrader 5, all the other IC Social, whatever. We're looking for MetaTrader 4 in this instance. Remember 5 later on, 4 for now. And even if you downloaded it previously and got it in your downloads, it's always good practice to download the latest version. So it's going to open up. I'm going to save that to my desktop and click save. And then bring that down. I'm looking at my desktop here and it's saved. So back to the VPS, I'm going to open the file here, the File Explorer. This is where people get a little bit confused. This is the VPS. Excuse me. And I'm going to go to my downloads. You can see it's empty. I'm going over to my desktop and right clicking. This is of my home PC, which just downloaded to. Clicking copy. And then back over to here and paste. And it's going to move it from there, your home PC, or if it's your MacBook even, over to your VPS, which is where we need it. And we now double click. Don't click next straight away. Okay, don't be trigger happy. We first need to click settings. And the installation folder, it will install it as default. Really careful to pay attention here. If you don't make slight changes, the default is always this path, which means you'll never be able to install more than one. So what we need to do is at the end of global, we put -1 for the first installation. We then click next and it'll start installing. Once it's finished, it just has the finish button here. You click finish and it will take a few moments and it'll open it up. Once it opens, you'll be introduced to an option here where you can log into your account. So this is where our spreadsheet information comes in handy. Now, do you remember when I said they have different servers? So this is SC Demo 128, but just look at all them servers. And that's why the naming, you've got to get it exactly right. So we were SC Demo 06. If I just bring that in here, as you can see, SC Demo 06. And we click next. And you click this button here. We're going to log into an existing trade account, which we're going to first of all copy that, make sure there's no spaces. And then same again, copy the password. And we're going to paste it into there. Always keep that tick save password, so much easier, so you don't have to log in every time. And click finish. Fingers crossed. Take a few seconds. And there we have it. It's logged in. So to identify how it's logged in, if you look at the bottom right hand corner here, you'll see the connection status went from not connected, and you can see green and red bars. And also that's the server it's connected to. And if we go over to trade here, you'll see with our demo account, the balance is 10,000 British pounds. And these symbols, when I think they were all grayed out, and once everything comes to life, they all light up. Now we don't need these at the moment, so we're just going to close them. We're just installing everything. We'll come back to this later. Don't overwhelm yourself. This is just the installation process. So that's the first one installed. As you can see, remember when we put -1? That's for that reason, and -2 for that reason. So we're just going to minimize that for now, and we're going to repeat that process again. So double click, remember settings. Now this time, instead of -1, it's our second installation, so -2. Click next and let that install. We're going to repeat the same process with number 2, so SC demo 06, live trading account, and this time it's the second one. Just be careful you don't log in with the same account details. That's happened a couple of times with previous students and they've wondered why it's placing double the trades. So just make sure you log in with separate accounts. Okay, you're going to see that sort of in the bottom here, see it says no connection, and here these are all dull. I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to actually, while we're waiting, I'm just going to close these, kill a bit of time. We don't need them. It can take a few seconds. Here we go. See how it's just lit up? Boom, down there. And if we click the trade tab, that's our current balance. And we can minimize that. So now we have 1 and 2 open. Cool. Right, so now that they're open, I just want you to close them. And in the lesson of this one, you've got to download a zip file, and it's called icon numbers. So if you could please click download, and I'm just going to go to my downloads now, and I'm going to again copy it from my home PC or MacBook and paste it in the download section of VPS. And it's just here. Now we need to unzip that, so we right click and click on extract all and icon numbers and extract. There you go, there's numbers 1 to 9. I can close that. I can close that. So what we're going to do is, I don't like them on the screen when they're installed, so I just remove them. We're now going to go to where the installation folder of each one. So we click on this PC, excuse me, local C, program files x86. Can you see this now? MetaTrader 4, -1 and -2. First, let's go into -1. And what we have here is we've got the terminal.exe. So if we double click that, that will open the terminal for number 1. I'm just going to close it. Now there's a reason I'm showing you this. I want you to right click and go to create shortcut. That'll create that shortcut. In fact, ignore that. I want you to right click, send to desktop, create shortcut. Now here's where we change the icon numbers. So I want you to right click, properties, and we go to change icon. We click on browse, we go to our downloads, we go to icon numbers, and this is number 1. Okay, apply, and okay. And there you can see it's changed the icon number. We now double click that, and boom, at the bottom, number 1. Now this is very important. It might seem a bit like, oh God, why are we doing this? What's the point? Trust me, later on you'll be glad you did it. Once you've opened it, very important again, right click and pin to taskbar. And that means if you ever close it by mistake, look, it's right there. You've not lost it. So I can get rid of that one now, and I can open that. And now it's in a good state to go. Okay, so we're going to repeat that process with number 2. Go into number 2, terminal.exe, right click, send to desktop, create shortcut. I'm going to right click on that shortcut, properties, change icon, browse, and this time it takes us directly to the folder, number 2. Okay, apply, boom, double click. It now opens number 2, so that's the account number 154. And there's that 150 for number 1. So just make that a little bit bigger. Again, remember to right click, pin to taskbar. And then we can minimize that. We can delete that, no longer needed. And that, ladies and gents, is installing MetaTrader 4 and changing the icon numbers. So just again, a quick refresher, terminal 1 and 2 now correlate with these numbers. So it's just much easier to track. And when we start installing the bots, that's when we add the final part, the naming convention. So everything's just easier to manage.